Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sevilla. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, also the post notifications. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing a back to school YouTube tag. I saw this randomly. I didn't know what to record. I didn't know what to record a video of, because you know the struggle is real when you can't think of any ideas to record or to upload. So you guys know I love doing tags because that way you guys get to know me on a more personal level. So yes, we're gonna get started with this video. I have like 12 questions. I'm not in high school anymore. I graduated back in 2011. So sorry if I speak so fast. But every time I watch my videos, I'm like, slow down, you talk a little too fast. So I think this will be the last video I do for back to school because I'm kind of running out of ideas. Let me know down below what kind of back to school videos you would want to see. All my other videos will be right here. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Pinterest. All of that will be down below. And yeah, so there's 12 questions. I will leave them down below. If you want to do them, just let me know and I would love to see your video. So the first question is first day of school jitters. Hopefully I say that right. I remember my first day. That's kind of like the question. I remember my first day, I was super nervous. Actually, not a lot of you guys know, I was actually in middle school. And when everyone started in high school, I was still in middle school because for some reason, all my papers and documents were still in my old school, so they had to transfer to my high school, the one that I went to. So I think August 12th is when they started school, when I started school, or a few days after. So that way, I think it was a lot more awkward for me because I was kind of like a new girl and everyone knew each other because I started school a few days late because of my documents and all my papers and stuff like that. Number 2, have you ever fallen asleep in class? No. Well, I would sometimes wake up early. I would sometimes take a nap in the bus, but I never fall asleep in class, even though I wanted to. I was getting that education. Okay. Number 3 is share your most embarrassing moment in school. So I got 2 of them. My first most embarrassing moment, it's kind of like cringy embarrassing, is when I was a freshman at this time. I really liked this guy that was probably 2 years older than me. I know his name to this day, and he had green eyes. He was Mexican, I think. Yeah, he was a little bit tall. I think he was a junior or senior, and I really liked him. I wrote a note to this guy that I really liked. And I don't remember what I wrote in the note because it was kind of hard for me to show my emotion or to tell the person how I really feel. And I told one of my friends to give him the note because this guy that I really liked, me and him shared the same lunch, like around 12:30, and we also rode the same bus, and I kind of knew where he lived. So I told my friend to give him the notes, and then I think he stood up and was trying to look for me or trying to figure out who wrote that note. And I don't think that was embarrassing, but he did throw the notes in the trash can. That was kind of like heartbreaking, but at the same time it was kind of like more embarrassing. The second time I go pretty fast. I think I was a sophomore year, or no, I think I was a freshman. And this day, I think every freshman you have to take gym or something like that. So I took gym, and the first thing I would do every time I would go to the school is eat like breakfast in the morning, and then I would go to my gym and get dressed and everything like that. So for me to go down to the gym, you have to climb down some stairs, or there's an elevator, kind of like going down, but those are for other people. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going down the stairs that led up to the, what's it called? The gym, and I almost fell, but I forgot to tell you there were two guys that I found attractive, like on the bottom, and luckily I didn't fall because I had my backpack. I also had food with me so I can eat before I go. Yeah, I think that was the most embarrassing because there was a lot of people and luckily no one saw me. So yes, number 4 is, will you or have you joined any clubs or sport teams? I don't think I joined any sports or teams. I mean, I played soccer in my free time. No, I did join kind of like I don't know if it was a sport team or a club or something, but I did do, can't think of that word, aerobatics, something like that I did. I think every freshman had to do that. Okay, number 5 is, what has been your favorite grade? Mainly like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. I think my senior year was my favorite because I got to graduate and it was the most amazing thing ever. So, number 6, did you ever have to wear a uniform? I went to a public school, so no, I didn't wear a uniform. I know most schools do have a dress code, so yeah, I didn't wear a uniform, I don't think. I know in private schools, they do make you wear a uniform every single day. Okay. Number 7 is, who was your favorite teacher? I don't remember her name, but she was in my gym. I guess you can say she was kind of like my gym teacher, and I really liked her. I don't remember her name, but I do remember kind of like her face. She was my favorite gym teacher. Okay, number 8 is least favorite. My least favorite thing about school were some of the girls that would make fun of me, and some of the females, I should say, that were really mean to me. I didn't like that. Okay, number 9 is, what's the worst thing you ever did at school? I think the worst thing, I kind of blame myself for it. The worst thing, I'll probably mention one because I don't want this video to be too long. The worst thing I did was, I think this should be a story time, or no. This one time, we were at the gym. I think I was a sophomore? I think it was a freshman or 10th grade, sorry. And this girl that I knew, she knew the guy I had a crush on. I think we were in gym, and she gave me her phone. The girl that I'm going to mention gave me her phone because she was going to play volleyball or something. I remember because, yeah. And somehow I went through the girl's phone. That wasn't very nice of me, or that wasn't nice at all to go through someone's phone, especially if they gave it to you. She gave me her phone, and somehow I went through her phone contacts, and I went through this guy's name. We're gonna call him, the one that I had a crush on, we're gonna call him Billy. Billy. That's not his really name, but we're gonna call him Billy. I went through the girl's phone number to find Billy's contact to talk to him. I did have him on I did have the guy that I was talking to, Billy, on MySpace, and I also had him, I'm pretty sure I only had him on MySpace, and that's it. So I really wanted to get his phone number, but I think he did have a girlfriend at that time. He was single. I'm gonna give you a little background of him. He was like 5'9", he was Catholic, he was Colombian, he had really spiky hair. I don't think he had any tattoos. And the girl somehow found out that I got her, not her number, but the guy's, Billy's number, and she told on me and I got in trouble. And the second thing, the worst thing I ever did, was I skipped class, or I was late to class or something, and they made me go to Saturday school. That's when, no, detention, there we go. They make you go to school on a Saturday for like 3 hours to do nothing. So I think that's the worst thing I did. Okay, number 10 is, did you have a car? If so, what were you driving? I didn't have a car when I was in high school. That was my biggest mistake. So in my other video, I told you to get your driver's ed program test, whatever you want to call it, early. So when you're a sophomore, junior, senior, whatever, you would get to drive to your school instead of taking the bus. I would take the bus every single day. So okay, number 11, I'm gonna go pretty fast because it's like 10 minutes long. Are you still friends with anybody you went to school with? I'm school with Jazzy. If you're watching, hi. I'm still friends with her on Facebook. Me and her talk. Okay. Number 12 is there anything you would change about your experience with school? Did I say that right? Is there anything you would change about your experience with school? I wouldn't change anything, because if I had to go to change anything about my high school experience, it would kind of like mess up. But I'm glad that the person I am today was the person I used to be. Something like that. I wouldn't change my high school experience, because it's just high school. You only have 4 years of high school, so would I change anything? No, not really, because that made me the person I am today. All the mistakes, all the dumb things I did, all the experience I had, not so much, but made me the person I am today. So yes, I will leave the questions down below if you really want to do this video. Let me know what kind of future videos you would want to see down below. I am saving up for a camera, hopefully. I've been looking on Facebook for cameras. So yes, I do hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for all the positive and sweet, amazing comments down below. So yes, I'll see you guys in my future videos.